let's go. Hey Angel, how are you today? Hey Sabrina, how are you today? How are y'all doing? Blessed and highly favored. Happy to hear it, happy to hear it. Hey Hyla. Trying to make sure I could see the chats. Y'all, we just making a lay today. Get my tablet out the way. I am happy to hear it. I am doing well. Much better than what I have been. I'm coming to the camera, y'all. Give me just a second. I'm trying to make sure I have something set up so I can see y'all's comments. Because of how my iPad is positioned, I can't see it, and I have to also make sure that my other notifications are turned off so they're not loud and disturbing the live. And I gotta make sure other things are not playing in the background, right? Thank you. It's one of my best friends sent it to me. It's actually it's just fabric. I don't know where she got it from. She's in Cali, but I absolutely love it. It's super thick. It's like the best thing ever. I love it. So I had to spread it out and just put it on the table so I could see it all the time. I need to make sure that I do not get booted and that I have all my correct, what's the word? Copyrights and stuff in my description. So give me just a moment. Boom. We're gonna save that. And now we good to go. Grabbing ribbon. So yes, I have a full basket. And what I plan to do is I will just have a bunch pre-made this season. I have, ignore the bells, that's the mums. I have 2 baskets of ribbon that I plan to use completely for lays. Now, why I can't see the chat? I'm trying to sit down and start working. And where's the chat? Jesus. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So, I have, which of course not all on this side, but I have this basket of ribbon. All of this ribbon has to go. I'm not gonna say I'm tired of looking at it, but I'm tired of looking at it. So it will all be made into lays of some sort this year. Do y'all want a decal tutorial or a cutout tutorial? I guess it depends on who you're talking to, what it's called that goes on lays. And this, all of this has to go as well. All of it. I want it all out of here. all of this will be made into lays this season. This particular one that I'm working on is going to my nephew in Georgia. It will be a Pikachu one. Now y'all know copyright. I don't do the what's called copyright for sale. But for a gift, you can have whatever you want. So for his extra precious self, he will be getting Pikachu. And Pikachu is yellow with a little bit of black, red cheeks, and of course white dots his eyes. So I thought red, white, yellow, and black would be perfect. I kind of wanted the yellow and black up the middle, but I did not like the yellow by the white, and I didn't like it by the red either. So there wasn't a way to execute that the way that I was thinking. But he'll have the yellow on the outside, and then I'll do his name, and I'll do all the Pikachu cutouts. So it's gonna work. It's gonna flow. Hey Patsy, how are you? How are you? That's what I wanted to do. Oh, I don't even care, Hyla. I'm gonna do whatever color my little heart desires, and I'm gonna stick it for sale. I'm probably gonna make cutouts for him and just stick 2025 on it and call it a day. Because all of it, it's just so much ribbon. It's so much ribbon, and as much as I love it, it has to go. Right? I hope he loves it. I'm sticking. Well, you know what? His grandma is subscribed to me, so I can't say everything that I want to do or everything I'm sticking in a box. But I'm gonna stick some other stuff in the box with it to go with his lay. Cause we need he needs all the Pokemon, all the Pikachu, everything. So I'll be doing a little box for him with all his Pikachu stuff. Bestie, what's up, what's up, what's up? So I think a triple Hyla would be absolutely perfect with for rainbow. If you feel like doing a triple A, that would be perfect. And you could do the pairs so that the colors go in order. Like pair your red and orange together, then your yellow and green, and then your blue and purple. And your green and yellow will crisscross, and your orange, no, your green and blue will crisscross, and your yellow and green will crisscross. And then the orange will be orange and red up the side. This is gonna be perfect. Like absolutely perfect. I don't know what happened. It got a little dark over there. Sorry. But yeah. So this is for him. Yeah, do a triple. But you know what? If you don't want to do a triple, if you do a rainbow and say you do a double rainbow, you can do orange and yellow and 5/8, and then do a 3/8 piece of red on top of the orange, and then you can do a green and blue 5/8 and a 3/8 purple on top of the blue. That way you still have your rainbow with all 6 colors, but it's only a double. Or you could keep it basic and just do 3 single military lays and braid them together. That'd be pretty too. So many ways, so many ways. You gonna be cursing me? No. don't be cursing me. Just tell me which style you want to go with, and I'll repeat it so that you know that's exactly what you want. Oh, y'all, I have to show y'all. I made a peep. I'm gonna make so many peeps, and I gave the peeps a bow. Can y'all see that? Why is it delayed? Am I delayed? But yeah, look it. Isn't he so stinking cute? And I think the bow gives me just enough. You won't get in trouble for him, you know? But I'm gonna make, excuse me, I'm gonna make a few of these and try to get them out for March, or get them listed for March. So thank you, Sabrina. So I'm gonna do a few in a few different sizes. I was gonna make some more of those on live, but I'm out of eyes. Go figure. So I'm waiting on some more eyes to come. A pink and green double. I actually have a pink and green that's single and twisted together. How long is it? Cause you could just put some cute, it's pink and green. You can do like little strawberry shortcake style little girls on it and make it just like a kindergarten graduate lay. If it's not long enough for high school, you can do kindergarten or pre-K. Oh yeah, do kindergarten or pre-K, so that you can get rid of it. I shouldn't say get rid of it like that, but you know what I mean. Yeah, Cosmo and Wanda. Cosmo and Wanda be everywhere. Just saying. So y'all seeing it? Y'all seeing it? It's gonna be a little Pikachu. Little Pikachu. And we'll go this way with the colors. So whatever he want. Y'all know the nieces and the nephews from all around get whatever they want. Doesn't matter what kind of lays, party favors, crochet items, they get whatever they want. So he wants to upgrade from Mario to, right? It could be, but you know Mikey want Pikachu. So we're doing Pikachu. I'm gonna do some cutouts for him, put his name on it. Thank you, Hyla. But it really is giving 𝐋𝐞𝐢 𝐏𝐿𝐿. Because that's his shoes. His little girl. It is. Thank you. And you know, as grandma said, he like Pikachu. So okay, we finna give him some Pikachu. We're gonna do Pikachu. And I have some other stuff to stick in there with it. Like, I'm gonna sit my my Pokemon plushies on the table. So y'all know this is for a Pokemon. Hold on. My loud office chair. Now if I could do this without knocking over. This is my Ampharos. He kind of match Ampharos too. They both electric type Pokemons. We're gonna leave the nerdiness out, but yeah, see, That's not a Pikachu though. That's not a Pikachu. That's Ampharos. And let's see. I think I got another one. I do. I got another Pokemon up here. So y'all know I'm making a Pokemon lay for my nephew. Because he gotta have whatever he asks for, whatever he wants. I might have to bring him closer, huh, y'all? And this Darmical. So we doing one that look kind of like this. Nope, I'm leaving her tucked in. I just wanted y'all to see we doing Pokemon lay. And I'm gonna make his Pikachu for his cutouts with his name and a cute little font. I'm gonna put his little Pokeballs on it. Oh, y'all, this is Pikachu. He on the card. So see, it's gonna match. It's gonna be perfect. You see, he got his little yellow, a little bit of black, a little red, a little white. See. They go Pikachu right there. That's just for him. And then I have to do his cutouts. And I don't know if I should do that as a tutorial, a members only video. I mean, I guess I could do like a regular video and then attach it for like a members only video. Says what I love. Y'all gonna get another tomorrow, another live tomorrow. Members live. He would say regular video. I still have to. I have not even finished like the heat press video or the lollipop box. I get to it today or tonight, rather. I don't know. Y'all, I hope he loves it. The back is pretty too. If you ever do the back side, the back is always nice when you do like 4 colors. I've only had one person ask for their cutouts to be on the back. Only once. But I think it's so pretty that way. I hope he does. I'm gonna put together a little box for him. I had some button maker videos too. Somebody asked me for help with their button makers, so I have the button makers right here. You like that? I think it's so pretty. Well, you know what? Correction. I like it on doubles. I don't really like the back of triples, and I don't really like the back of singles. Just doubles. Let's specify. It's like the perfect amount of diamonds. But I'm going to put his on the right side, though, because I did not ask him. And you know, sometimes 6-year-olds, they don't like change. Maybe that's what it is, the fact that he's grosgrain. And I have a lot of grosgrain. I just like the way grosgrain lace look, but grosgrain ribbon is so expensive compared to satin. When I see people crapping out 30 satin lace, I'm like, ugh, I'm a little jealous, because I know that ribbon is not as expensive as grosgrain. I will link this in the description box. I don't know if I do Design Space or Silhouette Studio for the decals, the cutouts. I might do Design Space. I have like a folder uploaded. Sharing stuff in Design Space is so weird. It's so frustrating. Hi, Chantel. Thank you for joining. This is absolutely where the magic happens. It has to, or else I wouldn't be living up to my name. But I have so many more of these to just make and get out and post over the next couple of weeks, because it's definitely lace season, y'all. And I don't know if all of them will be doubles. I do like my doubles though. I do. Especially doubles with 3/8. It's just so perfect. You hate that? Yeah, and then it's always you know, I just want to share what I made. I don't want to have to take the time to make a picture, like a thumbnail to share. It's like, oh, add a picture of your design before you can make it public. Screenshot my workspace and upload it so people can use it. Sometimes it's frustrating. I'm always uploading and deleting off of Design Space because it frustrates me. And I try to share the stuff I do in Design Space, but I think the only thing that's there right now is the hat toppers, the graduation hat toppers, and I think maybe a mum backer, but I'm not even sure. Cause it's just, I mean, it's just a square, and I know a lot of people, you know, sell the template for the toppers, but it's real tricky if you don't know which particular hat a person has. Now you just got to give them all the options. UPS just left. I hope that's my eyes, my safety eyes, so I can keep on crocheting. My peeps. I might have to do the 𝐋𝐞𝐢 cutouts in Silhouette Studio, because Design Space kind of it made me mad a little bit. We're getting some rain. Now, y'all know I don't do the slip knot in the beginning. I just do a regular knot. So when I get to the end, this is one knot, and then there's two just single ties, not knots underneath. And I'll undo like one or two so you can have just a little bit longer of a tail, and then I'll cut and clean the edges up. But for right now, this is what we're doing. I have 6/8, good Lord, 3/8 inch ribbon, cut to 6 yards. And I do have tutorials, but I will link in the description box of this, because I know lives show up differently than tutorials for whatever reason. But this will also be added to the playlist. I have a lay playlist also. I'm thinking about doing a whippy lay. I want to. So I think those are pretty. Those are pretty in satin. Not so much grosgrain, you know. And you need so many of them for them to look really nice. You need like 3 or 4 of them. You can pull your ribbon as tight or leave it as loose as you like. I like to snug all the way to the width of the ribbon that I'm using. So not too loose, not too tight. But that's all personal preference. I've seen somebody pull theirs so tight it just looks like a pattern of knots. It's all preference. And you can go as narrow as you like or as wide as you like. I've done 1/8. This is 3/8. I've done 5/8, 7/8, and for my daughter when she graduated pre-K, I did 1.5 inches. That was actually really pretty. I might make a few of those for pre-K grads. They're super, super chunky. Grosgrain and satin is personal preference. I like to use grosgrain. So whenever a customer orders one from me, unless they specify they want satin, all of my custom lays are done with grosgrain. And any that I give out as a gift is done with grosgrain. To me, grosgrain just looks better. Not to say that satin doesn't look nice, because I do list satin lays for sale, and people love those too. It's a personal preference. Some people like the slip of satin and feel like it's easier to work with because it's a little bit softer. I like the colors of grosgrain. So whenever I'm selling and pricing, grosgrain is more expensive, so I sell and price for grosgrain. Any of my lays that are pre-made, like those that I've made while sitting on live chit-chatting with you guys, that I've done with satin ribbon, those I usually just put up as ready to ship. And I just list them $10, $15, pack them up and ship them out exactly how they are. And people like those too. So it's just personal preference on which you like working with better. If you like working with grosgrain or if you like working with satin. Now, I will say, because I use grosgrain, my lays are a little bit heavier because grosgrain is a little bit stiffer than satin. So you want to keep that in mind too, whether you're doing singles, doubles, or even triples. That grosgrain will be a little bit heavier than a satin lay. But satin is really the more popular choice. It's also much easier to make flowers with satin ribbon. If you ever see anybody adding flowers to their lays, it's much easier to do that with satin. But since I do cutouts on mine, I really don't have that issue. And the cutouts hold up really well on the grosgrain. Grosgrain. I think they are too. Now, like I said, I've gotten some bright satin colors. Like I did a blue and yellow in satin that was, ended up being really pretty and really bright. But I don't know. I like using grosgrain. Exactly. They better have a strong neck, strong back. Go ahead and hold up this lay. Hey Nicole, how are you today? Yeah, grosgrain is my favorite. I can't explain it to you, but I just like the lines, the colors. It just everything it's supposed to do, it does. I am happy to hear that you are doing well. Thank you for joining. Figure out, oh, did y'all see that? I almost pulled my loop out. I figure out what I'm doing for y'all tomorrow. Cause I don't know if it's gonna be crochet or lay. Ooh, what time is it, y'all? 2:30. It's yeah, that's what I was saying with how tightly you pull it. Sometimes it will, and it'll end up looking like just a pattern of knots. It will twist. Whenever I'm working with satin, I have to either hold it straight up and down, or I have to get that. There we go. I have to hold it straight up and down, or I have to lay it flat, and I'm just pressing it the entire time I'm working. Yes, it's 2:30 already. I was supposed to come live much earlier, but after my live this morning and it not uploading correctly, it just frustrated me just a little bit. So it kind of pushed back everything I did. Hopefully tomorrow is an earlier start, so it's not so many issues with getting here earlier. this one will obviously be done, so maybe it'll just be attaching cutouts and start another one. Or it's tomorrow I can do a satin one. Because I did a poll and I asked y'all what y'all wanted. And y'all said both crochet and lace. So I'll do two and two. I like how quickly I can work with grosgrain too. I don't know what it is, but it falls in the right spot. Or some buttons to make too. Ooh, I can add some buttons to his box. I think I'm gonna do that. Excuse me. I'm gonna do some buttons for him, some Pokemon buttons, Pikachu buttons. I'm gonna do this ribbon a lot quicker than I anticipated for it to be 6 yards. Hyla, is your lay ready to ship or is it an order? I don't think I have any lays listed anywhere. And I need to list them. For list them. I'm wondering what colors I'm gonna do for this thing. I'm surprised. I had 2 last season that I did that were, one was satin and one was grosgrain, but they were kind of like rainbow, not rainbow, mermaid like, and they're still sitting there. They're about to go in a giveaway box, a mystery box or something. Here's your lay, customize yourself type deal. But I thought the colors were so pretty. And it's like one of my most viewed lays. Nobody got it. But I do have a lot of colors that I'm getting ready to just do for listing. I found my old video from when I graduated and I decorated my hat. I don't know, when was that? When did I graduate? Like 3 years ago? I don't even know if I had to do it all over again, if I still do it the same way. So I don't even know if I'm gonna share that or post that video. It's like a tutorial or just this is how I decorated my hat. But I found it. What colors are you doing? There's another thing too. I know this a popular color combo that's just not for me is I just can't make a bunch of white and pink lace. You remember my hat? I recorded when I did my topper. When I sat there and did all those flowers and stuff. I found the video. My angle, my lighting. Man, y'all have been with me through some of the worst editing and stuff I did ever. But I found it. I might post it as I don't know, like a throwback. Or maybe I'll post it and I'll actually do another one. Red and navy. That's a pretty combo. Now, I will say, I like navy and satin. See how easy it just flip back around? No problems. I might take a picture of this one before I add the cutouts and list it. And say, do you want a red, black, white, and yellow lace? This one is all Pikachu and it is going to Georgia. I'm just saying, the editing was bad, the angles. I went back and looked at one of my videos and I was like, oh, y'all must really love me because is this video orange? Like, what's up with the lights? Like, I know we don't have lights in here, but it was a mess. Don't laugh. You know, my videos used to be orange. I used to try to go live with my camera hooked up or my webcam. I had a webcam. It was like $20. I don't know, y'all. Oof, those old videos. So I know, I just know it's love. That's the only thing keeping y'all here is love. Cause baby, the videos, they weren't doing anything they were supposed to do. I want a phone. I saw somebody say they use one of those Samsung Galaxy A, like the budget-friendly Samsung. And I was like, girl, you serious? Because your videos are crisp. And those phones are like $120. Way cheaper than my camera. Can I sell my camera and get me a couple of those? Oh, she's so serious. She's so serious. Speaking of editing, YouTube has a little thumbnail builder, y'all. So you can whenever you do a live and you go on YouTube Studio, there's like a section that says thumbnail, and you click on it and it'll take like a screenshot from your video, and then you could put a title on top of that picture. Save it as a JPEG and then use it. And that 𝐋𝐞𝐢 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢 I think is every freaking where. I know it's a Design Space font, but it's a YouTube font now. Yeah. That's what I did on that thumbnail I did for this morning. I'm glad it's not raining because I was really worried about having to grab my oldest. I don't want him washing in the rain. I think doubles are my favorite to do. But I could probably get through the singles a little. Well, no, I guess not really faster because I would have to make multiple singles or use a lot of ribbon. Hi, Donzel. How are you today? Y'all, we are almost done. Do y'all see the finish line? I think I do have a thing. A tape measure so we could see how much we're getting from 6 yards. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Happy to hear that you were doing good also. Thank you, Hyla. Yeah, I gotta make his cutouts. There's quite a bit I have to make to go in his box. I have a box for you, Hyla. Now, don't ask me when I'm sending it, but I have some stuff for you. It's so pretty. Yeah, see, I think I'm gonna do it like this so that the yellow is on the outside. And his cutouts. So you just see like a little bit of the white and you get most of the yellow. But it works though, because I don't want too much yellow, because Pikachu is yellow. And I gotta put all of the Pikachu cutouts on there. I do have button maker videos to do. Quite a few. Let's see. And they have it. With time and practice, you can do a double anywhere about 45 minutes to an hour. So it's possible to crank out 5 or 6 of these in one day. You do? I think I did Mia's in this size. The green one. I've done them bigger, but I do like the way this size looks. Yeah, the one I did for Mia was in this size. I actually still have that gold that I had used for her. I have a lot of it. Hers is actually the only one. Let's see. Is this it? Hers is the only one that I've used the gold for. Thank you, Dante. Or you mean like royal blue and gold? I guess I could. That's why I said I was gonna spend all my time just just making them and posting them. and listing them. Yeah, I think I do have some royal. Do I? Yeah, I do. So these two. Or darker. Okay, I could do that. Excuse me, y'all. I'm so sorry. Some water. I guess I could do that tomorrow. I was trying to figure out what I was going to do tomorrow. I'll do that. And I have to write down the pattern. And then the little modifications. I found a YouTube video for the peep. And I watched a few. And then, of course, I had to kind of like dig or pick from each video what I liked. So I have to write that down. That way I'm not having to watch all the videos all over again. Oh, y'all look at that. So one thing I don't do that I've seen other people do is your two, let me come this way. Your two inside colors, they will make a yard shorter. So for me, my outside color was red, even though it's on the inside here. My outside color was red and my outside color was black. And they'll make the outside color a yard longer than the inside colors because you're gonna run out. I don't mind running out, and I think I showed in the blue and orange tutorial. I may have showed it or I may have just talked about it. I don't shorten two of my ribbons because sometimes I change the pattern or I add ribbons to it, and it's too much hassle for me if I cut 2 at 6 yards and 2 at 5 yards because I might change it and now I have a ribbon shorter that's not in the right spot. But so we're gonna pull this through. This is about 12 inches. Let's see, which is a good length to leave behind. I can grab my ruler. Oh, you know what? Tape measure is probably better. Ooh, yes, 12 inches. So we're just gonna pull through here with no loop. And we're gonna pull through no loop. Now this is where you want to pull tight, right? And tight. And we're gonna go here and here. Bye, 𝐲𝐢𝐭𝐡. It's starting raining. I was about to have to run myself, but we're done anyway. So it worked out. I won't leave this that long because we're gonna have to undo this side to give us a little bit more. Oh, you know what? Let's measure 2, because I did say I would tell y'all without looping it around and draping. You are at 42 inches from knot to end. And then we fold in half. Let's smooth that out. We have about 18 or so, and it's about 1 3/4 inches wide. All right, so we're gonna undo this one to give us a little bit of length on our tails. See, there was just a simple knot, and these are just tucked. And we can pull out our loops. Give us a little bit more length. All right, and when you get the length you want, which I like about right here, you retie. Now this will tie here, but I won't do that until after I attach the cutouts, because I want the lay to lay flat while the cutouts dry, before I add on, before I tie the final knot to close. But I will cut more. So that is it. I will be back tomorrow to do the royal blue and gold one. I'll post a video for the cutouts, or designing the cutouts. It'll probably be more of a watch me work than a tutorial. If I do it in Silhouette Studio, if I do it in Cricut Design Space, then I'll do it as a tutorial, because I know I've had a few people ask me how to do grad lay decals in Design Space. Y'all just hate using Design Space. I'm not even gonna hold you. It frustrates me so bad. So I might upload it as like a quick, maybe 8-minute watch me work, because I am adding his name to the bottom. I'm gonna add his Pokeballs, and then I'm gonna add his Pikachu. And then I have a few other Pikachu things to get together for him to stick in his box, so I can get his box off to Georgia. So, do y'all have any questions? If not, y'all will see me tomorrow. I'm guessing around the same time, maybe a little earlier, maybe about 1 o'clock or so. That's the goal. And of course, channel members, I will see y'all in the morning. Probably about 9. So if you're a channel member, you get to see me twice tomorrow, just like you saw me twice today. Thank you, Bess. Okay, got this all up and going. So yeah, excuse me. I'll do a late tomorrow, and then I guess Thursday's live will be the peeps. Maybe the peeps. I'm thinking the peeps. Maybe the peeps for Thursday. It might just be eggs, but I'm thinking peeps because Bestie has a cute egg basket template that I will be sticking these little guys in. There's a link in the description, in all of my descriptions, Chantel. I think it's like $2 or maybe $3. But there's a link and it says join or how to become a channel member, and it's right in my description. There's also a tab. I don't know. A lot of people don't really use YouTube interface all that much, but if you go on my actual channel, there's a tab that says membership, and then you can see like the perks and stuff there for channel members. If you do join, let me know and then send me your email, because I also have a private section on my website for channel members, and that's where I'll put basically free files. Like some of the stuff that I have listed for sale is not for sale for channel members. It's actually a free thank you for being a channel member. So if you do decide to join, make sure you send me your email so that I can add you to the website and you have a login to download. There's free fonts there, some SVGs and stuff. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So that is my goal for this year, is to give my channel members a lot more, because y'all are like always there for me. So channel members get to see a little bit more, or we'll be able to see a little bit more than what the public sees. So channel members, I'll see y'all in the morning for walking and breakfast. And everybody else, I'll see y'all around 1, and we will be working on a royal blue and gold graduation leg. Bye, y'all. Dang, why can I never remember how to get off of here? Oh, here we go.